Alright, well, I was originally going to do a video that was just going to be like a vlog style kind of video, but I said screw it, honestly, and this is going to be my version of the 2016 tag that I was tagged in by Icon Gaming YT, my good friend Isaiah Conley, and I'm going to link both his channel and his brother Dio's channel, We Are Gamers, down in the description. And as I go through a few matches here, I'm just going to answer the 7 questions that he answered in his video. So, first off is the favorite or least favorite video games. And, you know, I didn't really have any least favorite games, honestly, this year. Primarily, it was obviously Destiny, according to my channel. And on Twitch, I live streamed Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 from time to time, as well as on my channel GTA 5. Although I know full well that, you know, they didn't come out this year, but they were rather enjoyable for, you know, me and my clanmates. And other than that, really, there weren't really that too many games that I played this year other than those 3. Oh yeah, well, that and Overwatch now, I guess, because I got it at Christmas. You know, shout out to my brother for that. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. I didn't really play that much other video games. Next is my favorite or least favorite movies. I'd have to, oh shit, you know, I'd have to honestly say, Captain America: Civil War would be one of them. Obviously, just because, well, I'm a comic book nerd and I'm a superhero nerd. Although, albeit they didn't really stick to the comics, it was still a relatively good movie, you know, good action, good humor and everything. Central Intelligence, that was a fucking funny movie, phenomenal movie. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly suggest you do. It is fucking amazing. It is just the perfect amount of stupidity required for, you know, if you're having a shitty day and you want to just like unwind, find out if you can find Central Intelligence anywhere. It's honestly just a great movie. That's 2 pulse rifles. Holy shit! Next, I would have to say, after those 2, my third would have to be X-Men Apocalypse. For the same reason, honestly. It had great action in the movie, and it was I don't know. It was just a really well-developed story. You know, it was just the way that they had the character designs, the way that the oh shit, wait, what? Okay, it was just the way that the story developed, honestly, how it went about and how the characters were portrayed, and you know, obviously the action is what you like go for like a superhero movie, but like it was honestly just really great in my opinion. And that sums it up about for all the movies that I've watched. Watched this year. And next would have to be the favorite or least favorite TV shows. And similarly to Isaiah, I didn't watch that much TV, but the one thing that I watched this year that I relatively enjoyed was the new series of Dragon Ball Super. I didn't really like it at first, honestly. To be just by the animation style, it was getting a bad rap and everything. But once the Future Trunks arc came about, I really started watching it then because it was something that I enjoyed, and it was a very interesting concept. Granted, the characters were redone and all that, but just the concept of having an evil Goku was very, I don't know, very fresh, even though we'd already seen it in the movies. Wow, I stuck him. Holy shit. It was very refreshing, I suppose, is the word I'm looking for, because the last time you saw something like that was with Turles back in the Tree of Might movie. That was years ago now. Yeah, I think that's about it for the Ice Luna, please. Fuck. For the movies that I've watched this year and TV shows. Now, favorite or least favorite albums. That's a difficult one. Now, the albums that I discovered this year weren't exactly albums that were made this year. Fuck you. So I'm not entirely sure what to say for this, other than, you know, because I grew up in a household that was surrounded by country music, and then when my sister got married to my brother-in-law Miko, he kind of brought me to the world of metal, honestly, and I don't regret that ever since. I've listened from straight up hillbilly country to screamo, and I must say, very wide range of music, and I enjoy everything, in all honesty, except for the new style of rap. It gets kind of repetitive, and just the whole, you know, trope of sex and drugs and, you know, death and shit, I guess. Trying to be like top dog and shit. It's just not really what I'm into. I'm not focusing on this game at all, Jesus Christ. Other than that, that'd have to be, for like favorite albums in total, I'd have to say Lugo Cayenne. Fuck, I can't even remember the name of the band. I don't know. If I remember the band, I'll put it in post-production. I'll have it like in a little annotation or something. Just to, come on, don't shortstop. Thank you. Just to confirm what the fuck the name of the artist was, because I don't remember it at all right now, which is really irritating. Fuck. And yeah, you're gonna hear me swearing a whole lot in this gameplay because I'm trying to record this video as well as do a gameplay at the same time, and it's a pain in the ass because I'm not concentrating on the gameplay, and when I get in a situation I have to concentrate and I lose my train of thought on answering the fucking question. Okay, so next is what I did most in 2016, and two main things are what I did, and there are two main things for what I did in 2016. I wrote music for a band that I'd had that I don't have. Fuck me. For a band that I had that I don't have anymore back at my college, and aside from that, you know, I played Destiny, made some YouTube videos, and that's really all I did for the majority of 2016 was gaming and music writing, because I am a quote-unquote well-rounded musician, and I enjoy making music as well as gaming, especially because, you know, I found a really great clan to be a part of, and I may not have met them in 2016, which goes on to the next question of your favorite parts about which ties into the next two questions about your least favorite and favorite parts of 2016. And I met this clan in 2016, known as formerly as We Are, back when my original clan was the name of my YouTube channel, Mjolnir's Worthy. And these guys, man, these honestly have to be like some of the greatest guys that I have met in a while, outside of my good friends David and Noah that I've known for years. And you know, it hasn't really been a dull moment with these guys, but I have to say the least favorite part of 2016 for me would have to be fuck, I don't know, there's not really many that I've had. So I'd have to say like the one moment that stands out above the rest of them as a shitty moment in 2016 for me would be ending a nearly 3-year-long relationship that I had with an ex-girlfriend of mine, and it didn't exactly go out on good terms, you know. I'm not even going to go into too much detail about it because it's just really shit, but that's about the only event that was shitty for me in 2016, because you know, I don't know, I guess I was the good one in the relationship, I guess, you know. I was the loyal one and shit like that. I'm not gonna try and down talk her or anything. It's just shit didn't work out when we had tried to make it work out. And yeah, and of course, you know, it had to happen near the end of 2016. I'd met her back in 2014, and it honestly, like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm using a Luna right now, but are you fucking kidding me? I wanted another one. But no, in all honesty, like, that's about the only moment that really was shitty for me in 2016. Well, at least that stands out to me the most. But to end out, in all honesty, my favorite parts of 2016, even though I know I didn't meet them this year, it would have to honestly be, you know, forming my new clan of We Are Worthy. Because the guys that we met, fuck man, they've grown to be like, you know, like brothers, honestly. That's what this clan has become. Because for those of you who don't know, I actually have family in this clan. Like, I have my brother, my brother-in-law, and my nephew in this clan. And just sitting back and thinking about that now, it's pretty interesting. Because like, how the hell can you consider them family and shit? You know, like brothers and shit if you haven't actually met them. You see, that's the thing. You don't need to have met someone, you know, face to face to form a connection. That's the thing. You know, just sitting down and sharing common interests and, you know, talking about shit on a daily basis. You know, like sitting there and, you know, just chatting with the fucking person. You end up, you know, learning a lot about them more than what you think you would in that span of time. And that's honestly what I have to say is the best part of 2016 for me was, you know, meeting these guys and making a clan out of it. Because these are, they've actually grown to be like, you know, some of my greatest friends. Like, you know, sure I have like a lot of good friends at college, you know, but these guys, you know, there's just something about being able to come home, sit down, relax, and, you know, just game out with a few good friends that beats, you know, going out and partying and getting shit-faced. You know, there's something about that for me, because, you know, even though I like, you know, go to the gym or know people that party and shit, I wouldn't consider myself a meathead or a burnout, because I don't do that kind of shit, you know. But just being able to come home and I'm just gonna let it go. Just be able to come home and you know, talk to these guys that I've known for about 1.5 years now, I'd have to say roughly. It's an interesting experience, because I don't know where I'd be right now if I didn't have, you know, these guys, honestly. Because the amount of, like, random support they've given me just by, you know, being here on a day-to-day basis, and just by being good friends, you know, having someone to talk to and shit when you're having a shit day, it's great. Because I know a lot of people don't really have, you know, that luxury, or even, you know, have people to talk to. And it's great to have, you know, such a what the hell, such a well-rounded and close clan, you know. I actually remember a conversation one time about 2 weeks ago now, where Isaiah said that, you know, he considers us like basically a second family, and I'd have to agree with him on that, because that's basically what we are at this point, you know. We're just like fucking gamers. And that in itself is like almost a rarity nowadays, because, you know, communication skills as well as, you know, trust issues and shit, especially in, you know, how shitty of a year 2016 has been for the majority of the world, you know, with the passings of people like, fucking Christ, the passings of people like Carrie Fisher and her mother and shit like that. But in all honesty, I'd have to say the one thing I'm grateful for out of this year would have to be my clan. There's no other way I can put it, honestly, because, you know, these guys are just, are you fucking serious? They're just like, I don't know, they're like the kind of people that you would sit there and you would think, you know, you've known them for years after about like 2 to 3 weeks of just playing with them, you know. you would honestly think you've known them for years. Just by all the shit that you talk about, you know, it can range from anything like personal shit to just random shit about how your day was, or like, for example, considering like about 3 or 4 of them fucking work at Target, you sit there and talk about how your fucking work day went at Target and how shit it was or how good it was, and you know, you get to understand like small little tidbits about their lives, and being able to have that closeness and that connection is just like a special sort of thing, you know, like something that you wouldn't exactly see in gaming if you weren't close. But I would honestly have to say that our clan is close. There's no other way for me to describe it. But I'm gonna finish out this game here, and then I'm probably gonna edit music in post production. But fucking Jesus. In all honesty, that pretty much wraps it up. And back to the question about favorite movies of 2016. I completely forgot. Rogue One, fucking amazing. My uncle took me to see that. Christ, what was it? The week before Christmas, the Tuesday on the week before Christmas, and you son of a bitch. And it was a very I don't know. There's no way for me to describe it. It was a very interesting movie and a very interesting take on Star Wars itself, especially considering the new canon formed by Disney and shit. And what the hell was? Fuck! I couldn't hit the second hit. It was a very, very interesting storyline, and it really ran for Star Wars and shit. So I really enjoyed that. And oh, Rings of Saturn. That's the band. Okay. At least I think it is. I'll have to fucking check again, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And now that I've gotten that shit out of the way, yeah, I'm gonna add some music in post-production, just for the fuck of it, honestly. But that's not good. Oh shit. Okay, team, fuck, you didn't need to rocket him like 8 times. It's just a hammer. Headshot with an icebreaker would have worked fine. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, so I'm going to be probably streaming on Twitch tonight for trials bullshit with my clan. If my clan gets, I just fucking killed myself. If my clan gets on, they might, not sure, but you know, I just want to go ahead and take this time to wish each and every one of them a Happy New Year. And I hope shit goes well for any and everyone that watches this video in 2017, because I know it's been a rough year for most people. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be a good Samaritan there, I guess. And I don't have a grenade. Bad idea. Bad news bears. Shit. Yep. That went about as well as I thought it would. Fuck. But for 2017, I'm looking forward to expanding my music channel, which I probably will link down below if you want to check out. If you don't, that's fine. But expect a lot. Expect an influx of more videos by springtime this coming year, because I'm going to be done my first year of college, and I'm really hoping to get into streaming again, honestly, because with my new internet I can actually stream relatively decently for a good amount of time, depending on my schedule, of course. Oh fuck! Depending on my schedule, of course, and if everything goes according to plan. But you know, honestly, thank you all for the amount of support on my channel, and thank you all for you know, checking out my good friend Isaiah when I used to shut him out on my YouTube channel, but now that was a golden gun. But now I honestly shut him out on my Instagram channel, on my Instagram profile, which I'll probably link somewhere in the video post-production once I go around to editing this video. But alright, that just about does it for me. Once this match ends, I will end the video. And I don't know what the fuck my plan was there. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, which which, I mean, I hope you would. Just leave a like, you know, drop a comment if you have any suggestions for either my music channel or just this channel in general, because I'm going to be releasing Overwatch videos soon. I'm going to have one upcoming to start, and it's going to be the best Reinhardt plays that I've made, because I main a Reinhardt. And the amount of bullshit I pull with that fucking buff motherfucker is pretty insane. But yeah, that about does it for me and my 2016 tag. So Happy New Year, and I will see you guys later.